Yo, what up? New update just dropped. I'm already on it. We're gonna take a look at the generals real quick, and then we're gonna look at the elite unit, and that'll be it for the video. Nice and short. I really didn't want to remake the entire every free-to-play general analyzed. So we first started with inonu. Sorry if I'm butchering that name. Armed neutrality, attack plus 25 when you're in your own territory at max level, and I assume the critical attack is reduced by 24%. It's at level 5 as well. This guy, he's okay. Buffing your own territory is good on the T-72 because the T-72 has range. This guy doesn't have range. So unless you put him on RPG. But like even then, it's just infantry in itself is not a very maneuverable unit, you know? At least not as much as tanks are. So this guy, I think this would be better if it was on a tank general or an artillery general at the very least. But overall, this guy, he's fine. I wouldn't get him, but he's okay. Next one we have is Bradley, trainable Bradley. Command and coordination. I like this guy. I'm not gonna get him yet, but I like this guy. Buffing the enemy first. You could run like inspiration or inferior victory and then rumor, so you can like cause the enemy to have less attack power, and then at the same time you're also buffing your own allies. You could do that. That sounds fun. Or you go full on assault with inspiration and inferior victory. Up to you. I like this guy. I like this guy. And then we got the cream of the crop, Rokossovsky. This guy is crazy. This guy is cracked. No morale diminish, so inspiration isn't really that useful. I mean, it still gives damage, but the big thing for inspiration for me is the increase of morale as a defensive utility. And because he won't have his morale ever decreased, I would rather take the bigger attack bonus in inferior victory. So that's good. And then I would usually have him on an elite force. That's usually my other biggest argument against elite force over inspiration, is because you can't always ensure that he'll be on an elite force. So if that is also an argument that you subscribe to, that you can't always ensure that he is, then you could go for inspiration and make sure that he will have damage, albeit a little less damage. But if you want more power, then you can do inferior victory. But yeah, this is crazy. Extra base 15% damage to just anything. Increase critical attack rate by 10%. So he's Guderian after he gets a kill, which is pretty easy to just get one kill, right? Plus 20% damage to any unit except buildings and garrisons. And then you can attack again. But if you killed 4 times, 5 times, I mean, then you get to move again, which is even more crazy. This guy is crazy. I like this guy. This guy is cracked. Would I say he's number one? Number one free to play? Would I say that? That's a toss up. That's a toss up. That's tough. That's tough. I can't say right now, but I'm really digging Rokossovsky. I'm really digging him, and I'm also digging his 100% crit, because I get fucked over by 90% crits sometimes, and like way more than I like to admit. So I'm really digging this guy. And then the new elite force, the flak. This thing, I like this thing. It has potential, and it's anti-helicopter. I enjoy anti-helicopter. I like it. Weaker when close up, but more damage when farther away. Plus, if you pair that with Govorov, an extra 20% for units 2 hexes or more away, and then hit the 3 range, he can counter with others to benefit off that skill. And then it ignores smoke and dodge. I like this unit. I like this SF, and it's a level 1 factor too. I like it. Overall. powerful tank general, very nice artillery general, mediocre infantry general, and a nice artillery unit. I like it. There's also some new tech stuff, but that's beyond what the scope of this video is. I just wanted to look at the new stuff. So good stuff.